side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Now here's Williams. Good work defensively by Towns.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Buries it from 3.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? It's rebounded by McBride. And here's Anunoby.
Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side. Only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night. Only on the dark side, baby. All my friends, they call you crazy, but I've been thinking about you lately. We can turn the lights off, we can turn the lights off. Only on the dark side, baby.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Kept alive. Here's Jordan. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Randall outside. Has to go Bear. Outside for Randall. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Redick. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Randall with the block.
When Randall is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Minnesota again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Leading by 5. Right side, Redick. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. Conley grabs the miss. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Three-pointer, Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is Paul. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Paul with the defensive effort.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Left side, Jordan. Over in the corner, Paul. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Clark into the lane.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
And it's Turkoglu, top the key. And the wide open shot from Redick. They get it back. The 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Plays it up and banks it in. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Screen by Jordan. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Clark outside. Here's Randall. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
And that one is good. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. The tray. Danny Granger pulls it in. Pass to Crawford. And the layup is good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Paul. Here's Turkoglu. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony.
Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Crawford outside. Takes it inside. And he makes that one.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Goes up on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Los Angeles. Crawford outside. Over Edwards. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Substitution on court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Conley. The high post shot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Clippers ball. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Substitution on court.
Here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Edwards with the screen. It's Edwards on the wing. Has to Gobert. 5 to shoot. McDaniels with the ball. Started now by Barnes. Redick with the 3. They get the rebound. And here is Paul. Back to Redick. From deep. It's good from long range. Redick's got 5.
Redick shoots it the same way every time. Love his mechanics.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Paul. Outside for Redick. Barnes outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Conley knocks it away.
Substitution on court.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shoots a fader. Randall no good. Clippers leading by 3. Redick with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatically beat if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Conley gets the bucket.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
Pass to Crawford. Screen by Jordan. Over in the corner, Barnes. Redick trying to get open. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley for 3. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Substitution on court.
34 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to Redick. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
The assist.
Redick's got 10 points.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Edwards can't hit. It's Crawford on the wing. Jordan the screen. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. Here's Edwards. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
The Timberwolves gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Now Conley. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Count the basket.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Paul. Gobert with the block. For the lead. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Clippers in the lead. The kick out to Barnes. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
The Timberwolves gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Here's Paul. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. For 3, Edwards. Jordan with the rebound. Redick for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Gobert. Still yet to score. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. And as much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Jordan. Crawford with the ball. Paul surveying the floor. Fires from the line. And the basket is good. Paul's got 5.
And in the mid-range, Paul, so dangerous. He has a lot of angles he likes in that area.
Pass to Randall. Poked loose. And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Redick. Barnes outside. The three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Deep 2 from Crawford. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He has 6.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Randall outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Crawford looking over the floor. Offensive rebound. And it's Hollins in the corner. Drills it from outside. Hollins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards at full speed. Good D by Barnes. There's Crawford with the 3. That shot is off. It's deflected.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the quick 3. And here's Hollins. Redick for 3. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top, up 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So it's the Clippers now. The lead is 2. Here's Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Granger outside. Pass to Hollins. It's not going to go for him. Now Edwards, guarded by Crawford. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
On the wing, Granger. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And stolen by Granger. Paul with the three. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Several teams changing it up here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Obviously, J.J. Redick is a talented shooter, a good scorer, but you also have to appreciate the intelligence of his game. He knows how to read the floor.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Garza. Goes up the baseline. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And Minnesota has possession. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A clever play by Paul. He made sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Garza. Outside Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Conley left side. And here's Edwards from the arc. Clippers trail by 9. Now Dudley. Takes the 3. Short. Garza pulls it in. Minnesota with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Redick for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
I brand new rigs, I'm trying to make him feel vintage. I would run ugly city, get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. He's down there still a stack, he was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with you. Bestie, they hope. I'm throwing, you know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't need know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rocks hard, man, his rips and all my clothes.